Matchday 6 at Euro 2024 would see the first 3 games of the second round of the group stage. From Croatia versus Albania, Germany versus Hungary, and Scotland versus Switzerland, today's matches were full of exciting moments and incredible storylines. Here's everything that happened today at Euro 2024. The first game of the day would see Croatia take on Albania in Hamburg. Both teams were looking to bounce back from their respective losses, and Albania would be the first team to do so. It would take just 10 minutes for Kazim Laci to score Albania's opener after a beautiful cross from Yasir Asani would find the target man in the box, giving Albania a 1-0 lead. Croatia would have almost 70% possession in the first half, but just like their first game, they wouldn't do much to capitalize on any of their chances. Albania would continue to attack the Croatian defense, but some key saves from Dominik Livakovic would keep the game at 1-0 going into halftime. It would be a long and frustrating battle for both sides, but Croatia would be the first side to get a goal in the second half. Ante Budimir would send a wonderful pass towards Andrej Kramaric on the left side of the box, and the striker would send his shot into the bottom left corner, giving Croatia their much needed goal in the 74th minute. It wouldn't take long for Croatia to get their second goal, as a messy play in the Albanian penalty box would lead to an own goal from Klaus Jasula, giving Croatia an unexpected 2-1 lead in the 76th minute. Croatia would try their best to hold onto their lead, but an unexpected hero would have to step up and save the day for Albania. After a great run down the left side from Mario Mitai, it would be Klaus Jasula who would smash one home from inside the penalty box. His own goal from earlier would turn into a real goal for Albania, bringing the match level at 2-2 in stoppage time. That's how this match would end, as both teams shared a point each in a thrilling contest. Albania and Croatia find themselves at the bottom of Group B, and it will take a massive win in both of their final matches to make it out of this group. The second match of the day would see Germany take on Hungary in Stuttgart. Hungary would come out with a strong presence in the first 20 minutes, while Germany were working hard to find a chance of their own. That chance would come as Willi Orban would slip in his own penalty area, which would lead to a messy sequence of events that would end with a goal from Jamal Musiala in the 22nd minute. Germany's 1-0 lead would be threatened just minutes later, as a beautiful free kick from Dominik Szoboszlai would be brilliantly saved by Manuel Neuer. Germany continued to dominate possession for the rest of the first half, but they simply couldn't capitalize on quite a few solid chances. Hungary's eventual equalizer would be denied after a tight offside call, and it would remain 1-0 going into halftime. The second half would start with Germany looking for that insurance goal that would put the game away, and that's exactly what they would get. After some beautiful team play from the Germans, it would be Maximilian Mittelstadt who would elegantly play the ball to Ilkay Gundogan in the Hungarian penalty area. The central midfielder would have no problem burying it into the bottom right corner, making it 2-0 for the Germans in the 67th minute. That would be the final goal of this game, as Germany came away with a convincing 2-0 win over Hungary. Germany have now qualified for the round of 16, while Hungary have little to no chance of progressing as they go into their final game in the group stage. The final game of the day would see Scotland take on Switzerland in Cologne. Scotland would come out much stronger than they did against Germany, and their goal would come only 12 minutes into the first half. A great pass from Callum McGregor would find Scott McTominay near the penalty spot, as the Scottish midfielder blasted his shot towards goal, and an incredibly unfortunate deflection off of Fabian Schär would see the ball find the back of the net, giving Scotland a 1-0 lead. The Scottish lead would last until the 26th minute, as the Swiss were starting to get their footing in this match. After some incredibly poor passing play from Scotland in their own half, it would be Xherdan Shaqiri who would hit a beautiful curling shot into the top left corner from outside the box, bringing the game level at 1-1. Dan Ndoye would double the lead for the Swiss just a few minutes later, but his goal would be called off as he was offside. The Swiss would continue to pressure the Scottish defense, but the match would remain tied at 1-1 going into halftime. Dan Ndoye would get the first chance of the second half, but his shot would go too far wide to the left after an impressive run. Scotland would come ever so close to scoring in the 67th minute, but Grant Hanley would be denied by the left post, keeping the game level. Brielle Mbola would get a goal of his own in the 82nd minute, but he timed his run too early and the goal would be disallowed for offside. Both sides would get some decent chances before the final whistle, but the game would play out to an entertaining 1-1 draw. Switzerland found themselves in a comfortable second place in Group A, while Scotland will play a must-win match versus Hungary on Sunday. But what did you think of Matchday 6 at Euro 2024? Let me know in the comments below, as well as your predictions for the rest of the tournament. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more football content, tier lists, and everything in between, and as always, I'll catch you next time.